What's up everyone, it's Santi here and welcome to another FPL video on my channel. This is my GW22 transfer plan, so I'm going to walk you through what my transfer plans are looking like heading into GW22 and some of the players that you should be looking to try and get into your teams for GW22. Now, something that we have to address first before we make any transfers is the fact that double GW22 has been confirmed. Leeds United and Manchester United will have a double game week 22 where Leeds are going to play Manchester United and Nottingham Forest, and Manchester United are going to play Crystal Palace and Leeds. So before we make any transfers, we have to think whether we are going to attack the double game week and also plan for future fixtures. Now, with that in mind, this is what most of the managers have been up to. Luke Shaw, Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes are some of the most brought in players in Game Week 22. I think you should also be looking at these assets. As for myself, I already have Luke Shaw and Marcus Rashford. Bruno Fernandes is someone that I still have to think about whether I'm going to bring him into my team this game week or not. But Bruno Fernandes is only selected by 8.6% of managers, 9.9 million, scored 5 points in Game Week 21 where they played Arsenal, 19 points in Game Week 20 where they had a double, 6 points in 19 and 6 in 18. So he's been performing very well for Manchester United. He has a double Game Week 22. Bruno Fernandes is someone that we should be looking to try and bring into our teams. In terms of Marcus Rashford, selected by 49% of managers, 7 points in Game Week 21, 12 points in a double Game Week 20, 8 points in 19 and 5 points in Game Week 18. Rashford has been in very good form for Manchester United, and I think Marcus Rashford is a potential captain option for Game Week 22. If you're looking for someone that you could actually bring into your team and also captain for Game Week 22, Rashford is someone that you should be looking at. With Luke Shaw, he's been selected by 23% of managers. No points in Game Week 21. It was a difficult game week against Arsenal. 4 points in the double Game Week 20, but he scored 15 points in Game Week 19 and 9 points in Game Week 18. Luke Shaw is also someone that I think you should be looking to try and bring into your teams for double Game Week 22. Now, looking elsewhere, Bukayo Saka, 8.2 million midfielder, selected by 23.9% of managers, someone that I think we should be looking to try and bring into our teams. I'm also seeing how I'm going to work my way around to bring in Saka in my team. He plays Everton in this Game Week 22 but has a double game week in Game Week 23 where he plays Brentford and Manchester City. After the double game week, he's going to have a fixture run where he's going to play Aston Villa, Leicester, Bournemouth and Fulham. He's got a very good fixture run, and the form that he's on, I think there's a lot of points that could be collected from having Saka in our team. So that's someone that we should be looking at. Mitoma is also another Brighton asset that I think you should try and get into your team before he gets highly owned. He's only 5.1 million, returned 10 points in Game Week 21, 6 points in Game Week 20, 8 in 19 and 7 in 18, scored a goal against Liverpool in the FA Cup. He's been on a very good run of form. He plays Bournemouth this game week and then he will play Crystal Palace, Fulham and Newcastle in the next fixtures. Mitoma is someone that if you don't own, he's only owned by 6.6% of managers. I think he's also a very good differential because if he gets you some points, then he might actually help you improve with your rank. So Mitoma is also someone that I think you should be looking to try and bring into your teams. Rico Lewis is also a player that I'm looking to try and bring into my team. His numbers that he's put up to this point don't really look good. But with Cancelo leaving Manchester City, there's chances that Rico Lewis could actually get more minutes, and he's only 3.9 million. He's someone that I think I should try and get into my team because he's a cheaper option, and if there is need, I would actually just bench him. So I'm thinking to try and bring in Rico Lewis in my team because he's going to have a double Game Week 23 as well, where chances are he could actually get a lot of minutes in it. So Rico Lewis is someone that I'm also looking to try and bring into my team. Now, something else that I have to think about very well before I make transfers is the fact that Manchester United double in 22, but Arsenal and Manchester City double in 23. Now, is it a very good idea to transfer out De Bruyne in my team and bring in Bruno Fernandes, who doubles in this game week, while De Bruyne doubles in the next game? So that's something that I have to actually think about before I make any transfers, see which option is going to be good for me and which fixes are better. As things stand, I think Bruno Fernandes against Crystal Palace and Leeds at home is the one that looks to have the better fixtures against De Bruyne, who plays Aston Villa and Arsenal. So that's something that I have to think about. And Arsenal also double in 23, where they play Brentford and Manchester City. Something that I have to consider with my transfers as well. But up to this point, these are the transfers that I could make heading into Game Week 22. Downgrade De Bruyne to Bruno Fernandes. That's something that I'm really considering on. I'm leaning on making that transfer, and when I do that, the man that I'll have in my bank will let me upgrade Martinelli to Bukayo Saka. I think Martinelli has somehow slowed down with the returns into my team, so I think it's time that I could actually transfer him out and bring in Saka, who's been in very good form and is still returning. His price is a bit higher from as we compare it to Martinelli, but I think Saka is a very good option going forward. He has a double in Game Week 23, and he's also going to have a good run of fixtures coming up, so that's someone that I'll be looking to try and bring into my team sooner or later. Something else I'm looking to do is to transfer out Dan Burn. He's been returning for me up to this point, but there's a chance that Newcastle will blank at some point. I've got double Newcastle defenders in my team, so I need to try and make a balance to a point where when that blank game week arrives, I still have options that I'm bringing into my team. So I'm looking to try and transfer out Dan Burn and bring Estapignan from Brighton. It's a transfer that I'll probably do in the future, but for now, the transfer that I'll make in Game Week 22 is to downgrade De Bruyne and bring in Bruno Fernandes, and then in Game Week 23, upgrade Martinelli to Bukayo Saka. So that's somehow where I am with my transfers for Game Week 22. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking of doing with your teams for the double Game Week 22, and if you are attacking the double gaming. So that's it for this video. If you found the video helpful in any way, don't forget to smash the like button, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.